What's up, family? I'm out in the yard again, getting some berries, getting some vitamin C, picking some fruits, and eating all the fresh stuff here that I have growing. But today I have another exciting recipe to show you guys. I'm gonna show you how I make my oxtail with a little Guyanese flavor in it. So stay tuned, watch how I make it. It's gonna be flavorful. Check it out.
This is my savory comfort food, oxtail, Guyanese style. This is my fantastic Guyanese style oxtail with rice and peas. If you guys are new to the channel, please consider subscribing and follow along. You'll see how I make this recipe. I'm gonna start out with some bell peppers, a red bell pepper and yellow bell pepper, Scotch bonnet pepper, scallion and garlic, onion and carrots, a nice piece of ginger, a black pepper, peppercorns, soy sauce, thyme, fresh tomato, and I'm also gonna use tomato paste, 5-spice Asian blend, Chipotle seasoning, our butter beans, and Caribbean all-purpose seasoning, and cassarep. So now I got about 4 pounds of meat here. I'm gonna rinse out with some vinegar. I'm gonna rinse this to get all that bloody stuff out of there. I'm gonna wash it about 3 times. Make sure that our meat is nice and clean. And I'm gonna go in with some of my all-purpose green seasoning. Gonna give it a nice healthy amount and mix it in with the best utensil we have here. Nothing works better than some clean hands. Mix it all in. And we're gonna set that aside to marinate for about 6 hours in the refrigerator. Now that we all marinated for about 6 hours, I cut up all my ingredients and get it ready. And this is what I'm working with here. I got some onions here, or garlic and ginger, fresh tomato and tomato paste, carrots, a red bell pepper, yellow bell pepper, Scotch bonnet, scallions, our carrots all cut up, butter beans, thyme, and this is our dry ingredients here. I got my chipotle, smoked chipotle, some paprika, pinch of cumin, 5-spice and black pepper, and our cassarep and soy sauce. So let's get started. Green seasoning. I'm gonna heat up some oil, about 3 teaspoons of cooking oil in my pot. Gonna swish it around. Make sure we cover the bottom of that pot because we're gonna get it nice and hot so I can start the searing of this meat. And really what searing is to brown your meat. Lock in all those flavors. So we're gonna let this fry for a few minutes. And this is how I make my rice and peas. I got some coconut milk and my rice going here, and going in with 1 teaspoon of my green seasoning mix, thyme, a little bit of onions, a little bit of scallions. This is how I make my flavorful rice. quick and easy. While the meat is searing, go in a little bit of garlic and a pinch of ginger, a little bit of salt. Now we're going to cover that down on slow heat and let it cook slowly. In the meantime, our meat is searing. Gonna give it a nice turn. As you can see here, the meat is starting to brown, and you just want to give it a toss around to make sure that it's not burning. The main purpose of this is to lock in all those flavors. Now we're gonna check on our rice right here. It's cooking in the coconut milk. Give it a turn. And now we're ready for our red beans. Simple, quick and easy rice and peas with lots of flavor. Now we're gonna check on our meat here. As you can see, it's starting to brown. It's frying here and searing. Gonna let that go for a few more minutes. Now I'm gonna add about 3 teaspoons of dark soy sauce. And now we're gonna go in with some cassarep here. This was gonna make it a true Guyanese style oxtail. 3 teaspoons. This is the good stuff. And if you guys ever cooked with cassarep, you can imagine the smell, the aroma, the deliciousness that's gonna come out of this. How many of you guys use cassarep when you're cooking your Guyanese style food? Then you should know the flavor here. It's starting to smell so good here. We're not done here yet. I still got more seasoning to add to this to make it our true Guyanese style oxtail. It's gonna be fantastic. Now I'm going in with my tomato and my tomato paste. 1 teaspoon of tomato paste and 2 chopped up tomato. This is garlic and ginger. Guys, don't worry, I'll leave in the description all the ingredients that I use and the amount that I use. So be sure to click on that description box. Now I'm going in with my red peppers, my sweet peppers, red and yellow. Our onions, our scallions, and thyme. Love cooking with thyme, gives it an extra kick, that delicious flavor. Now is our paprika, chipotle, smoked chipotle, pinch of cumin goes in, black pepper, and our Chinese 5 spice. So our Chinese 5 spice is just a mixture of spices and pimento berries blended up. That gives it that real authentic oxtail taste. So imagine the aroma and the flavor in here. This is gonna be a real fantastic, delicious meal. Want to make sure everything is coated. I'm not gonna add any water as yet. I'm gonna let it cook. Cover it down for a few minutes and then I'll come back to it. This is what we're looking like here. Some of those seasoning starting to cook and get into that meat. I'm gonna give it a nice toss here. Look at the beautiful, flavorful meat here, getting all coated and getting brown. Now I'm going in with my carrots. And I'm going in with hot water, about 3.5 cups of hot water here. We want to continue the cooking process, so I'm using hot water so it doesn't stop cooking. Give it a turn, mix it well. And we're gonna let this cook for about an hour till the meat is almost falling off the bones. Gonna put it on slow heat, medium to slow heat. Now I'm going to introduce a nice Scotch bonnet pepper. So I don't want to make this too hot. So I'm going to let the pepper just boil, get some of that flavor out of it. Now I'm going in with 3 tablespoons of light brown sugar. This is going to bring out all that flavor. Now our butter beans go in. Guys, if you're cooking your oxtail, you must use your butter beans. Butter beans lends a great flavor and blend it to make this stew. Now I'm going to take care not to burst this pepper. I just want to get it to be flavored, not too spicy and hot, just in case the kids will eat. So we've been cooking now for about 45 to 50 minutes. I'm going to take the pepper out and let it go for a little bit more. And we're ready. I'm just going to dress this up with some freshly chopped scallions. And we're ready to go. This is a wonderful, awesome Guyanese style oxtail with rice and peas. Delicious and savory, but you don't have to take my word for it. Give this recipe a try. Tell me if you like it. Please don't forget to subscribe. Hit that bell icon so you can see more of my cooking, more of my delicious recipes. Thank you for watching.
And once again, I'm going to be the taster of the day. And here it goes, oxtail and peas and rice. So since you guys can't taste, I'm going to taste and tell you. Yes. The rice has a lot of flavors. I can taste it. Then one more bite. So we gotta try this. That's my spicy hot. Yum. Let's try a piece of the oxtail now. Whoa, that came off easy. Oh my goodness. That's so good. Yummy. It's delicious. It's so soft it melts in your mouth. And all the flavors just pop in.
People from there, people from far, Caribbean people, wherever you are, people up north, people down south, people in the east, people in the west, Caribbean people, you are the best. Oh yes, take that stress off of your chest. Life is beautiful, I must confess. Caribbean people, you are the best.